Welcome to Sketching with Charlotte. Today we're going to be sketching Dory and Nemo. Let's get started. What you'll need for this activity is a piece of paper, a pencil, a sharpener or rubber, it's optional, a Sharpie, crayons, textures, or even pencils. The first step to starting your drawing is drawing two big eyes. Just like this. Now that our two eyes are done, we're going to move on to the inner eye. All we're going to do is draw another circle going straight through it just like this. And I'll demonstrate on the other one too. Just like that. Now that those inner eye parts are done, we're going to move on to the waterline. All you're going to have to do is just draw a line like this. And draw it on the other eye, like that. You can even draw little lines in it for detail. Just like this. Now we're going to move on to the head. For the head, we're going to draw a big line just like this and make sure the eye is still sticking out. We're not going to connect them just quite yet. We're going to do it on the other side like this. Then, to connect them, we're going to join these two parts together, like so, and add a little lump on the top. And for some detail, we're going to add two little lines coming out, like this. Draw the other half of the face. We're going to draw a big line going across like this and curve it up to the eye. It doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, now we're going to move on to the flippers. We're going to draw a line right next to the body and one coming out and connecting. And then just join it up like so. Boom. And for some detail, just draw two little lines like this. Now we're just going to do it onto the other eye. Okay, now we're going to move on to the little mouth. For the mouth, we're just going to draw a little curve right in the middle of the eye and the other eye. And then we're going to curve that together with some little circles on the sides, like this. Now we're going to draw the circles in the eyes. So all you've got to do is just draw a smaller circle up here and a bigger circle underneath it. And that's Dory. Done. Okay, now you do the exact same thing as what you did on Dory's eyes. So the waterline and that little curve. And then you just do a smaller circle in each of the eyes and one bigger circle in each of the eyes. So you get that cute effect. Now we're going to move on to the head outline. So all you want to do is just draw a curved line all the way across and around like this. Does not have to be perfect. Like this. Now we're going to move on to the detail of the head. So you're just going to curve one of these just around like this and try and make it join. Now we're going to move on to the flippers. We can draw a line, another line, and then just connect them. It doesn't matter how big they are. And just do that on the exact same on the other side. Add some detail into them, so 1, 2, 3, some lines. Like that. Now we're going to move on to the head flipper fin thing. So all you're going to do is just curve a line like that. Bring it down and make it come out a little like this. And then just end it like that. and then just some detail onto it like this, and that's the head flipper. Now we're going to move on to this little bottom flipper thing. So they're just these two little, I don't even know what they're called, little things like this. Like that. Next we have the mouth. For the mouth, all you have to do is just a curve coming around with some little things on there. And just to add some detail, just add two lines right next to the eyes. Time for colouring in. For the colouring in, you can use textures, crayons or pencils, or whatever you have. I'm going to use pencils. For Dory, I'm going to start off with a dark blue and just colour in these two little parts. Like that. I'm just going to colour in the whole face with a light blue. Now, after you colour in the whole body, I'm going to just colour in with blue these parts of the flippers. Done with your yellow, you're going to colour in this part of the flippers. Next, we're going to colour in these little spaces in the eyes with purple. Now I'm just going to do this side purple too. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to do the mouth in Sharpie or Texter. Now we're just going to do these little parts on the sides, just like this. And do this side too. And if you want, you can outline the whole thing to make it have more colour. This is what it would look like when it's outlined. So now we're going to move on to Nemo. To start off colouring in Nemo, all you have to do is just colour in the whole of him in orange. Okay, so now they're done, we're going to colour in these, the waterline and his little flapper at the top. So let's do that. Okay, so now that we've finished with orange, we're going to move on to our Sharpie or black texter and colour in where these eyes are on here. So let's do that. Okay, let's do the other one now. Okay, we're going to highlight in black all the way around. Now that that's done, we're going to do some details and some things in the background. That's my details done. I hope you enjoyed this drawing.